What's up, everybody? It's Matt here, and today I am getting ready to go on a real easy, real quick one-night camping trip, but it's kind of a cheating trip. We're staying in the RV tonight because it's going to be real cold. It's about 10 degrees out right now, and last weekend, even in the RV, I froze my butt off. So today we're taking it easy. We're going to be in the RV and be nice and comfortable. It's kind of a luxury. And I'm going to show you how I get packed for a trip like that, because you only have to have a day pack since we're going to be staying in the RV, and you can bring a lot of extra stuff that you're not going to have strapped to your back. So as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff right here. And I'm going to show you how I actually pack it all up to make sure that I can bring it with me. And I'll show you the difference between what I take in the pack that is going to be on my back while we're hiking and what I take along with me that's just going to stay in the RV so that we can have, you know, all those creature comforts for food and for drinks and stuff like that. All right, I went ahead and strapped the GoPro to my chest mount so that I have hands free while I'm getting ready to do this. So here you can see I have just the clothing that I'm going to use because it's going to be cold. So this is all my cold weather clothing that I'm going to take. I got gloves, I got my face cover, I got a hoodie, some nice socks, long johns, stuff like that. That stuff I don't have to carry on my back while I'm hiking, so it's just going to go in a bag with me while we're camping. This I will definitely be taking with me while we're camping. It's a roll of toilet paper in a Ziploc bag. Always bring it with me just in case. You know, nature calls when you're out in nature. Here I have my real small 20-liter day pack. And I'm going to put I got a little beanie in there that I might wear. I'm going to put, let's see what else. Here's my water filter, which I probably won't need because most of the water is frozen. But just in case, I always bring it with me. Stick it in here. I've got my rain gear because there is a chance that it gets a little wet while we're out there. And I like to put that in this little mesh pocket on the outside of my pack so they can compress down real well. And I just kind of shove it in there. Actually, let's switch that up. Let's put the bigger jacket in there and the pants on the outside. And we just kind of buckle this down. And we will tighten this down real good. There we go. So that should sit on there pretty good. I might not even need it. I have these two things. These are GoPro things. This is a little hard case for the GoPro and some accessories, and these are all the other accessories that I have. And last trip, I completely forgot to bring all that stuff, but I'm not going to forget this time. Hank's excited because he's coming with us. I have this little, like reusable Walmart sack. In it, I have an empty trash bag because that's always something you end up needing in the RV. I'm going to put the GoPro hard case in here, and I got dog food for Hank and for Molly. Molly is Cody's dog who's coming along with us, and he told me that he forgot to bring their food, so I'm going to throw both of those in here. I've got 2 dehydrated meals that I'm going to have, one for dinner, one for breakfast. Beef stroganoff with noodles and the beef stew. I've never had either of these, so I'm pretty excited to try them. I've come to the conclusion I don't like the breakfast one. The Mountain House Adventure Meals breakfast skillet is not very good, so I'm gonna stop having that for breakfast. I'm gonna stuff those in this bag as well. I've got a couple of brewskis here. I got my Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. The can's a little banged up now that I'm looking at it. And then I just have these 2 leftover Bud Lights from our last trip. I'm gonna throw them in there. I also have Cliff Bars. So I'm going to put about half of them. You don't obviously don't need this box. Takes up too much space, adds weight. But pack comes with 12. I'm going to take about half of them into this bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put the other half in my pack because I'll want them while we're hiking. I usually just kind of shove them to the bottom right here. Next, I've got my trusty spoon, fork, knife, whistle thing. This is just what I use to stir my coffee, eat my meals. Throw that in the pack. I got my pocket knife that will just go in my pocket. I wear contacts, but just in case shit hits the fan, I bring my glasses with me. I'll just keep those in the RV, so I'll put them right there. I'm bringing my Jetboil, but I'm not bringing a can. The RV doesn't have heat in it, but it does have propane for the stove. So like what I did last time was I just set the Jetboil on the stove, and it still heats up water real nicely. So I'm gonna bring that. I'll just use it to heat up water for my dehydrated meals and my coffee. I got some salt shaker in case the food sucks. I got a coffee cup and my instant coffee. Throw those in here too. Next I have my power bank that I use for powering the GoPro, because the GoPro's internal battery doesn't last very long and it gets kind of hot using that. This thing has about as much juice as 12 GoPro batteries. So I'll kind of just stick it in my hoodie pocket and run a cord up to the GoPro, and it does great on any hike that I've done so far. I also have this inverter with a couple of charging ports on it that has this cigarette lighter output on it, and that I will bring so that we can just charge stuff in the RV. I've got 2 bottles of water. I usually bring a gallon jug plus these. We'll have to get the gallon jugs of water on the way, but I bring these while we're hiking because I get thirsty. So I'll just stick them in the outside pockets here of my pack. This is a ring light that goes with this tripod. That's good for while we're in the RV in case we want to film anything. You know, I'm actually gonna stuff all of these clothes in here for now because I don't really have any better place to put it. Shove them in there. This isn't exactly the way that I would pack for a backpacking trip, so don't use this as a reference for that. I also have my little pillow. It's just a small pillow. It has a little rip in it. It was my girlfriend's pillow. It said, I stole it from her house. It says Dream on it, but I find it's about the perfect size to bring with you camping, and it's pretty lightweight, so I just kind of ball it up and shove it in wherever I can fit it, which doesn't look like there's much room to fit it in here. As you can see, that's kind of being a pain. I don't want to rip the zipper, so maybe I'll just carry it with me. Shove the hoodie in there instead. It's weird, it's hot outside, but I am burning up right now, so I'm not even wearing the hoodie. And I know that Cody's going to have the heat blaring in that hoodie, or in that RV on the drive. So we'll just wait, see if I need it. There we go. Let's go ahead and stick the water bottles in here. You can hear Hank's whining because he knows we're getting ready to go. He's just kind of antsy, wants to get out. Tighten these down so that the water bottles stay in a little bit. Let's not forget this. This is part of the tripod. Not going to be much use without the phone holder. But that means we're just about done. I think the only thing I'm missing here is, last time we were in the RV, I froze. So I am bringing my mummy bag, which I didn't have last time, but I didn't want to bring it because I was under the delusion I could just use regular blankets like these. But I was so cold. But I love being able to move around, so I'm only going to use this as a last resort. I'm just going to bring a lot of blankets, and hopefully I can just lay in the bed in the RV just like it was, you know, a regular bed, and not have to be so constricted in the mummy bag. So I'm going to bring this, but I'm also bringing this other sleeping bag that it's a lot roomier, it's just not as warm. And then I'm bringing 2 blankets. I might even bring a 3rd one. So let me go load it up in the RV. Oh, I also forgot that I'm charging my flashlight and headlamp right here. Those are important. Got to bring those. Got the phone, but we're about ready. There she is.
Come on in.
All right, we stopped into Walmart to get a couple of odds and ends. I got me a gallon jug of water that I was out, and a sandwich for me to eat on the way there.
Barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, and a Mountain Dew. I'm actually glad we stopped here instead of Freddy's.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. All right, we're on the way. Oh.